Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we are tackling something that people have been calling the holy grail of medicine.
Yeah, for years now, actually.
Right. We're talking about the Gallery test. It's a single blood draw that hunts for over 50 types of cancer before you even feel sick.
And we finally have the major data from the Pathfinder 2 study now that it's March 2026.
Exactly. And I have to be honest right up front because this one is, it's personal for me. I actually participated in the Gallery blood test research and I got the test for free.
Which is amazing because usually you're just guiding us through the research, but today you're actually part of the data.
I am. And I was so excited. So positive on the test that I turned around and paid almost $1,000 for my wife to have it too.
Wow. Because insurance isn't typically picking up that tab yet. So what was the logic that made you open your wallet?
It was the bargain logic. Okay, so for under $1,000, the test catches more than 50% of the cancers that could kill me or my wife years before they would otherwise be detected.
Right. And yes, the data does show it misses about half of all cancers, but
they would be missed anyway. That's the thing. Think about how much money is spent on a colonoscopy just to catch one type of cancer.
thousands of dollars usually.
Exactly. So to have a 50% chance of catching the 50 cancers most likely to kill you for less than $1,000, to me, it's a bargain.
Well, let's look at the actual numbers from Pathfinder 2 to see if they back up that logic. The overall sensitivity in the study was roughly 40%. So like you said, it misses about 60% of all cancers.
Which critics love to point out.
They do. But if we isolate the 12 deadliest cancers, the ones with no standard screening, like pancreatic or ovarian, the sensitivity jumps all the way to 73.7%.
And that right there is what sold me. But the real miracle of this test is the false positive rate. The test almost never needlessly sends you for a follow-up invasive test.
Right. The specificity is incredible. It's 99.6%.
Meaning there is virtually no downside to this test.
Exactly. The false positive rate is only 0.4%. In the whole trial, only 0.6% of participants ended up having an invasive procedure like a biopsy that they didn't actually need.
I just didn't want to pay $1,000 to buy my wife a panic attack, you know?
Totally understandable. And the other great thing is the signal of origin. When it does find cancer, it correctly identifies where it is in the body about 92% of the time.
It seems to me if I were in a high-risk category, I would test myself every year.
And the research absolutely points there. The test is most cost-effective for high-risk populations.
Which includes people with high BMIs, cancer survivors, people with a family history of cancer.
Or people with mysterious or hard-to-diagnose conditions. It offers a look into a blind spot for those high-risk groups.
Okay, we need to add a quick disclaimer here. We are not medical professionals. We are just summarizing the research.
Always important to know.
So the test isn't perfect, but it finds the aggressive ones that standard screening misses.
It really shifts the odds in your favor.
So here's the question for you to mull over today. Given the low false positive rate and the potential to catch a silent killer, might someone in your family benefit from this test right now? Thanks for joining our deep dive.